Hello, my friends. I'm your friend Kevin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Sunday, the 5th of November, 2023, and I'm here with my friend Freddie the Teddy and his friend Patrick the Bear, and this is your card of the day. All right, so today we have Changeover Day, a pile of major arcana cards from the Archangel Power Tarot deck. That's this one with this back, and the Angel Tarot deck. That's one with this color back. These are both by Radley Valentine, and I'll be shuffling those to get our card of the week. And then we have a brand new deck that I blessed and consecrated yesterday in group and also last night. It's a 44 card oracle deck by Radley Valentine and Dougal Fraser called Angels and Auras. Before we get to all of those, let me talk about my isms. It's I suppose energy of the day, and which is the evolution of who I am, who we are, who we all are, is always improving, and we're always stories in motion. But above all, we should note and be aware of the fact that we're blessed. So say to yourself, I am blessed. You can also say, I am always a story in motion, and I am in the evolution of improvement. Whatever you want to say, it's an affirmation, it's a call to the present, it's a call to knowing and acknowledging the fact that we are evolving, we are moving, we are changing. Particularly this week, there's a few planets entering and changing, but let's get right to the card of the day. Great Father in the sky, loving Mother in the earth, archangels, I call to you now and give thanks for your presence. I am willing to be your messenger and ask that you reveal your archangel of the week, card of the week, and message for the week. Let the message and the archangels be clear, easy to understand, and there it is, and loving and kind. The High Priestess, Archangel Haniel, the archangel that works with the moon energy. So she is going to be our Archangel of the week and the High Priestess, which is the nurturing, kind, loving part of our spiritual growth. Archangel Haniel works with our intuition, improving our spiritual skills. So now let's get a card of the day from this brand new deck. Great Father in the sky, loving Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, from all four corners and all realms, I welcome you to this space and give thanks for your connection. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear, and to know your sacred words, and to deliver a message in such a way as to enlighten, to inspire, to heal. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, you know what? I'm going to give it one more quick shuffle through. And I am going to intentionally pull the card right off the top. Shower of prosperity. So the message that goes with this is wealth, opportunities, success, and manifestation for today. But what I'm also being guided to tell you is that Archangel Haniel and the High Priestess is asking us to be really careful with what we are saying, those self-sabotaging, egoic type of language where we are saying that we are showering with wealth, and we see this glorious box filled with coins, and we can pray to the Archangel Haniel and Ariel to bring us these gifts and to shower us with this wealth and to acknowledge that this is what we are about. However, if the underlying subchapter or subconsciousness is a feeling of the opposite, or the lack of, or the frustration that it's not here yet, or the overburdening feeling that there won't be enough or it won't be coming, that is the energy that needs to be mopped up. So we can return to a way of making the affirmations to back up this shower of prosperity. What I got this week from our Moonology book by Yasmin Boland is this week in particular is about meditating, 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 because we're going to be evolving. It's not the easiest of weeks to be going through, simply because on November the 8th, which is Wednesday, we've got Venus moving into Libra. Now, Libra is the scales, the star sign of balance and harmony. And Venus is love, Venus is gifts, Venus is prosperity. So that's a good thing. On November 10th, 2 days later, the planet of Mercury will move into Sagittarius. So this week, and I would say the start of this week, it would be meditating on what you're grateful for, particularly seeing, feeling, believing, and knowing that those additional funds that you've been looking for, you've been wanting, that you've been asking for, praying for, the ability to pay the bills, the ability to go Christmas shopping, just get into the feeling of seeing that sitting in your bank account, or seeing that coming into the mailbox, or seeing that coming from new clients, or seeing that as an exchange of finances, a loan coming through perhaps, or a loan being paid off. Anything that is an improvement to your financial situation is a shower of prosperity. Um, I think that we should be reminded that we'll get through this week with flying colors if we believe, or if we breathe through stress. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is numerology, particularly angel numerology. Let me go to the other camera. There we go. Angel numerology is today's number is a, let's see, what did I write it down? It's a 5. So I took 11 plus 5 is 7. And then 2023, that gets me my daily count of 14, which reduces 1 plus 5, 1 plus 4 is a 5. So this is really about being creative, curious, adventurous, and making those statements and affirmations that give us that extra push. You'll know when you're sliding down and backwards into the back foot. 2 things are going on. Number 1, physical changes are occurring, but the ego doesn't want that to happen because the ego is a little bit nervous about it, doesn't like it, isn't up for it, is wanting to stay in the comfort zone. If you say to yourself that life begins at the end of your comfort zone, and it is about churning up that energy that keeps you curious, keeps you in the momentum, keeps you being creative, keeps you in that effervescent, fun side of life, you will stay up above that line of nonsense, because it is no sense. Sometimes I get shown things that come along that take my breath away. It's like, oh, okay, I've got to address this. Always I address it with kindness, always I address it with love, always I address it with gratitude. Even the messages that have been talking to me and telling me over and over and over, be careful here, do this there. Letting go and letting the universe just guide it all forward is delightful. So for today, being a number 5 day, being transitional, because in the angel world, number 5 is great change is coming, and ask your angel guides for help to navigate them. In numerology, it basically says, let me get my little sheet here. The words that you live by and you go by is visionary, spiritual, sensual, adventurous, curious. All of those things can come into play. That also means getting adventurous and curious about your meditation techniques or getting into meditation. That would be how you connect with your spirit. going into that alpha state that our friend Vicky talks about, the state where all consciousness is possible, and all creativity is possible, pushing out the gamma type of fluttering of doing all of this. I think that's, no, it's beta, something like that. Anyway, you have to talk to somebody about the alpha rays or the alpha breath of vibration. I'm asking. Yes, Gertrude is saying, let's not make this too complicated, dear. Oh, let's not make this too complicated, dear. They've got enough to deal with as it is without you adding more to it. Okay. Okay, I get that message. It's like that little kind of teacher in your head that's just waffling on. You got it. It's okay. That's enough for right now. Don't need to add any more to it. I feel told off. Anyway, listen, have a great Sunday and thanks so much for liking and subscribing and let me giggle this morning. Bye for now.